What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the one and only Lumos, also known as Davin, and today I'm bringing you guys a sick-ass video, and it's sick for multiple reasons, and I'll go into details here shortly. But what you guys are gonna be watching today is, I would say, by far one of my best sniper gameplays on Black Ops 4. And I know you guys have questions for me, and I'm gonna answer all your questions, any concerns. I got you covered. But anyway, my final score for today is 99 and 45. I know that's a lot of deaths, and this game is particularly long because I'm playing the Endurance Objective Mosh Pit playlist. So domination, TDM, kill confirmed, all of the scores are doubled. So TDM 150, domination 400 instead of 200, kill confirmed I think is 150. I don't remember. But anyway, so this gameplay is particularly long, and I hope you guys will, grab yourself a drink, maybe make some popcorn, because we're about to get into some juicy deets. But anyways, there are some dry spells that happen in this gameplay, but there's also a lot of really great shots, some fun streaks. I think you guys are overall going to really like it. So let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I think the big question from everyone here is, where you been, man? I don't think I've uploaded in like 4 months now, maybe a little bit longer than that. I think it's been like 5 months actually since I last uploaded, and the least detail way possible to explain it to you guys is basically, my life took a huge I would guess turn. I went down a different path and kind of had to hit reset and made some huge adjustments in my life, and now I'm finally getting to be comfortable in a spot where I am mentally healthier and physically healthier too. And not only that, but I'm keeping myself occupied, just staying busy, I've been playing a lot of games, I've been hanging out with friends, I've been going out and doing things, and overall, just feeling really good lately, and that is something that I haven't felt in a while. So I'm finally comfortable into this place where I really want to get back into this and pushing out content for you guys. That I know there's a lot of people who enjoy my content, and I know that I kind of let some people down, and while that sucks, I don't like letting people down. I want to try and really, do the right thing here, and I want to be better. And like I said, in order for me to commit and do those things, one definitely has to be mentally and physically tough and focused and in the correct state of mind to really put things out there, put content out there. It takes work. It's an effort. It's an everyday effort. And like I said, now I'm getting to this point where I just overall I'm feeling really good and very optimistic on life, and I'm really happy to be back to doing this, and for all the right reasons. So I guess that's the big thing. That's the big question, why haven't I uploaded? And I think that's the best way for me to explain that to you guys. And I'm not going to go into too much more details, just because that would literally take forever. I could talk about that kind of stuff forever. So the big topic of this video, and the main inspiration behind making this video, I'm not going to say his name, but this gameplay is dedicated to a particular person. He is someone that I work with at my new job, and I'm not going to say his name for obviously privacy reasons. It's just not necessary, but he knows who he is because I know you're going to watch this, buddy. But anyway, so I discovered recently at work that, group of guys, we all play COD. Everyone likes to play COD. And once upon a time, they held a little, bash of they all partied up, went in team deathmatch, played 5 games. Whoever had the most kills at the end of 5 games wins all the tip money for the 2 weeks. I was like, okay, that's pretty sick. That's fair. I think we should orchestrate that again and tag me in. So we're in the process of setting that up, and we probably will end up recording that or live streaming that, because I think overall that'll be a lot of fun and very entertaining, and there'll be some money on the line, and I think you guys would really like that. So look forward to that in the future. So anyway, we all discovered, of course, me, I had to be like, oh, hey, I make YouTube videos. Hey, I stream from time to time. Like, I was really committed to streaming last year, and I haven't been doing it lately. But I've been playing COD for years. Here, I have some montages. I have some videos. And The other day, someone shared a screenshot of their score in a game in our group chat, and I decided to throw this in there, this gameplay. I took a screenshot of it because I was like, wow, 99 kills on Nuketown, using a Koshka against people who are all using regular guns and armor. Like, that's impressive, right? I think that was something that you guys would really enjoy and really like to see. And so I took a screenshot and I sent it to the group chat, and someone in particular decided to call me out. They're like, oh, well, that's not impressive. That's on domination. Anybody could do that. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean, brother? What do you mean, brother? And, he was like, oh, when I get home, I'll download the game and I'll beat your challenge. I can easily do that. I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, tell you what, you do it, and I'll keep my mouth shut. But until then, keep your mouth shut, all right? I still am yet to this day to receive a screenshot of any proof, by the way, of him beating my challenge. So, today, worked with this fine gentleman, and he called me out again. I told him the details of the gameplay, and he's like, no. He's like, I don't believe you. He was like, I don't think you could use that gun. I just don't believe you. I don't think that you're that good. I don't think that you could actually physically do that. And it got me thinking, like, wow, this person really doubts me. I'm giving him all means of proof and willing to give him video footage for proof, and the man still doesn't believe me. And that brings me finally to the main topic of our discussion for this video, for this commentary today, is doubt. I really wanted to get into detail about this because, like I said, having this interaction with this, again, fine specimen, this gentleman, it got me thinking that how crazy it is, that how easy people are willing to doubt one another. And it got me thinking about, people who, for example, in the music industry, we're talking about artists, other streamers, content creators. There's always going to be those naysayers. This even applies to sports. Anything that you are particularly passionate about, writing, journalism, songs, writing songs, making music, and all those things that, a lot of people are very in tune, very connected with these days. There's always going to be those people who just doubt you, who just don't believe you or don't believe in you. And, it got me thinking how I guess frequent that happens nowadays. And we live in this society where we are so reliant on our technology and our smartphones and computers, and we have all these websites, YouTube, Twitch, all these streaming platforms, and all these ways for people to express themselves. And it's crazy. For example, you go to Instagram, any time that a musical figure, someone who's very popular, posts about politics or trying to speak out against something, or or be a positive influence for something, it's crazy to go through those comments on those photos or those posts and see how cruel and how harsh people can be. And that goes in line with people who make YouTube videos, Twitch streamers, music makers. Reading comments and feedback on the things, it's everywhere. And I think nowadays it's very easy for the people who act like that to really get inside people's heads, and it creates this really bad toxicity. Jesus, I don't know why I can't say that word. It creates this really vile toxicity for people, and I am definitely, I'm not trying to sit here and play victim or anything, but I can definitely say that I have fallen prey to people who have doubted me. And one big particular situation is streaming. Most of you who are watching this video, you've been following me for years, and last January, we hard committed to streaming, and I was super consistent pretty much all the way up until I think September is when I fell off. And I had so much fun, and I had so much success, and we were going places, we were doing incredible things, and I could not have been happier with where we were. And what ended up happening was is that on top of personal things, I also let people get to me. There were people who came to my streams on a day-to-day basis telling me, oh, you're trash, why are you streaming, lol, you're bad at this game, or you're a terrible streamer, you're fat, you're overweight, you're ugly as fuck, or even people who'd come and give me crap for the game that I was playing, like, wow, why are you playing this, play this instead, or hey, play this with me, or play this. And I could not, I don't know, I let that stuff get to me, and I do a really good job of hiding my raw emotions. That's another deeper subject that we can talk about at a later time, but there's a reason for that. But I'm really good at like hiding what I'm actually really feeling, what I'm actually struggling with, because as you guys know, I'm Lumos, right? My main goal is to always be the light in people's lives. And so in my head mentally, I tell myself I have to be strong, right? I have to show people that I'm strong. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, some days I have really bad days where I literally just feel like giving up, where I don't feel like doing anything, And a lot of that comes from people who just doubt me or don't believe in me. And again, that's just crazy how talking about one particular thing, like someone not thinking I'm good at COD, or that I'm actually who I say I am or what I say I do, can lead to me to think about all this. But I hope you guys are still following me here. I hope you guys are you're picking up what I'm throwing down here. Because I know there's a lot of people that I'm friends with who are content creators, music producers, people who make music. And I know that you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know that you know exactly what I'm feeling or what I'm saying is correct, that it is true. And I think that you guys can relate to that. But anyway, so back to, last year, I let those things get to me, and, like I said, my name is Lumos, my message, the image that I try to project, the vibes that I always try to project as being positive, be the light in people's lives, and so I'll contain my own doubts, fears, problems, insecurities to make sure that you smile, to make sure that you are happy. And I think some people are going to tell me that's unhealthy, and that's okay. But not to be like Thanos, but I think it's called balance. No pun intended, considering today Avengers Endgame came out, which, by the way, is a 10 out of 10 movie. I will not give you any spoilers, but if you guys haven't seen that movie, make time to go see it. It's an emotional roller coaster of laughter, of fun, of sadness, everything. It's perfect. But anyway, I like to think that there's a balance. There's a way that you can balance, containing some of those negative feelings, negative emotions, and still project positivity for people. And that's my whole thing. That's my whole gig here. That's the whole purpose of doing what I do. That's the whole reason why we do what we do. People who follow me and support me. That's why we do this. So my point that I want to try and make, the main message that I really want to try and get out here is that, I'm sorry that people don't believe in you, and I'm sorry that you have people who doubt you and question your ability and question you about something that you're passionate about, because I know how that can feel to have someone completely shut you down and make you feel like you're invalid or your emotions don't matter or what makes you happy doesn't matter. People will literally sit there and convince you and tell you that you cannot do it and that you won't be happy, and if it doesn't bring you money right away, then it must not be worth it. Listen, again, it's about finding that balance. Make time for what makes you happy regardless of what people say. And listen, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard as hell to not listen to those people. It's going to be hard as hell to not have that little voice in the back of your head saying, oh, well, this person said this music sucked, or this person said this video was trash, this person said that what I wrote was bullcrap, or my feelings were invalid. It's going to be really hard to fight that naggy, shitty ass little voice in the back of your head that's going to remind you of those things. And there's no perfect cure for me to tell you, to reveal to you of how you can beat that, besides you just gotta fucking fight it. You literally just have to push and push and push and don't fucking stop. And it's gonna be really, really fucking hard, but I promise, in the end, the juice will be worth the squeeze. I will give $5 to anybody who knows what movie I quoted that from. It's an older movie, very funny, very good. It's one of those like teen angst comedy movies. Anyways, $5 to anyone who can figure out what movie that's from. But anyway, you literally just have to just don't give up. And I hope that with hearing this, listening to this message, that hopefully I can inspire someone. If I can inspire one person with this video, then I'd call that a success. Or if I can get someone thinking about it, or someone to change the perspective on it, then this video is a success. And if you're still listening to this point, then I really appreciate you, because I think right now we're sitting at 16 minutes into the video. And if you're still listening to this, then kudos to you and thank you. I really appreciate you. But you know, my main thing here is just we as people, as a society, need to do a better job supporting others. And I'm gonna be honest, I myself am guilty sometimes of wanting to put people down. People who have made me angry, either through a video game, through personal, I don't know, like a personal problem, personal issue, whatever. You know, I'm guilty of sometimes putting people down, and it's because, you know, when people are hurt, when people are angry, the easiest thing for us to do is to hurt other people. And I hope that us as people, as a society, we can improve, we can get better at that, and you know, regardless of how angry we get sometimes, to really try and do a better job of projecting our emotions. And we also need to really try harder to not so easily try to shit on people for what makes them happy. You know, I've been hearing for years from my family and, you know, even some friends that are like, oh, dude, you don't know why you're streaming, you're trash, you're boring, you have no personality, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. And then there's people who are like, oh, did you make money? How much money did you make? Listen, money is great and all, and I love that I've made some money from this, but that's not why I do it. I do it because I enjoy it. I do it because it makes me happy. I do it because it's a stress reliever, you know? And I do it because it eliminates those problems for you know, those few hours that you're playing. It sucks you into a whole new world, and I think it's so cool and so unique that we have that available to us. And I think we take that for granted sometimes too. We don't realize how beautiful of a thing it is for us to get on our phones, on our computers, our consoles, and connect with other people in the world and play something that we all deep down enjoy. It makes us mad as hell some days, and we're gonna cry, we're gonna break shit from time to time, we're gonna break a controller, a mouse, a keyboard, maybe once or twice along the way, you know, but it's, at the end of the day, it's our outlet. It's something that is a beautiful thing and that connects all of us. And, you know, and the main thing, you know, tying it all back together is goes back to doubt. Whether it's you doubting yourself, people doubting you, your parents, your friends, your partner doubting you and your ability, it's so distasteful, and it's so hard to overcome something like that. But I promise, if you fucking fight like hell, you will succeed. You will find that happiness. You'll find a way to just not care anymore, to just not listen to them. I'm at this point where I think I'm doing a pretty good job at phasing those people out. You know, of course, every time, more often than I'd like, I'm still going to encounter those assholes who are going to tell me I'm trash, or I'm not good enough, or, you know, stop playing, or stop streaming, stop making videos. At this point, I'm very comfortable with where I am and where I'm at, knowing deep down that I just don't care anymore. And I really hope that you, whether you are an artist, you are a musician, someone who writes, someone who takes pictures, anything that you do that is considered a personal hobby or something that makes you personally happy, I really hope that you overcome those people, those naysayers. I hope that you can fight those assholes, and I hope that you can push through and find success and find happiness in what you love. And I know I'm not the only one pulling for you. There's plenty of other people here pulling for you too. So anyways, that might have been the deepest, most serious commentary we've had on this channel probably ever. And you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed putting this out there for you guys and making this video for you guys today. And my dumb ass forgot to keep the controller on. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some really sick content. I've been collecting clips for a montage, and I'm going to put that together here soon for you guys. I think you guys are really going to like what I have for you. It's insane. But anyway, this was my video about doubt and overcoming doubt. Thank you guys for watching. There it is, 99:45. And you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful weekend. Stay Lumos, guys. Have a good one. Deuces.